Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Amma ba'du. Bayanu hukmi اتخاذ حكم اتخاذ المنبر لخطبة الجمعة. The clarification of the ruling of taking a minbar for the khutbah on Jumu'ah. And the hadith here is not necessarily clear of this title. However, as we go, inshallah, there is some relation. Al-Hadith As-Sadis wa Thalathun Ba'd al-Miya, the 136th Hadith. An Sahal ibn Sa'ad As-Sa'idi, An Sahal ibn Sa'ad As-Sa'idi, radiyallahu anhu, qala, on the authority of Sahal ibn Sa'ad As-Sa'idi, may Allah be pleased with him, he said, Ra'aytu, I saw, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I saw Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam qama, standing. He was standing sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Fakabbara, so he made takbir. Wa kabbara an-nas wara'ahu, and so he made takbir. He said Allahu Akbar, and the people said Allahu Akbar wara'ahu, behind him. Wa huwa ala al-minbar, and he was upon the minbar. Thumma rafa'a, so then he raised up. فَنَزَلَ الْقَهْقَرَى, thumma rafa'a, so he raised up. فَنَزَلَ, so then he descended. الْقَهْقَرَى, nazala, to descend. الْقَهْقَرَى, meaning backwards. He moved backwards. He walked backwards. Hatta sajada fi aslil minbar, until he prostrated fi aslil minbar, meaning at the base of the minbar, on the ground. Fil aslil minbar, so he prostrated at the base of the minbar. He went down on the ground. Thumma ada, and then he returned. Ada hatta faragha min akhiri salatihi, and then he returned or repeated. He repeated it hatta faragha, until he completed or was free from min akhiri salatihi, the end of his salat. Thumma aqbala ala nasi, thumma, then he aqbala, he turned to face, like the word qibla. Aqbala ala nasi, he turned and faced the people, or he faced the people. Faqala sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and so he said sallallahu alayhi wasallam, ayyuhan nas, O people, innama sana'tu, innama, I only, indeed only, sana'tu, I only did this. The only reason I did this, sana'tu hadha, I did this. Litattammu bi, litattammu bi. And this is from Form 8 of Alif Mim, tammu, meaning to follow me. Litattammu bi, so that you would follow me. Wali ta'lamu, and so that you would learn. Ta'lamu, so that you would learn salati, my prayer. So he made salat on the minbar. And when it came time for him to make sajda, right, then he would get down and prostrate. He would walk backwards down the steps and prostrate at the base of the minbar, and then go back up. Wafi lafdhin, and in a wording, Salla alayha, meaning upon the minbar. He prayed on the minbar. ثم كبر عليها, and then he made takbir upon it. Said Allahu Akbar. ثم ركع, then he made ruku'. وهو عليها, and he was upon it, meaning upon the minbar. فنزل القهقرة, and then he descended walking backwards. This hadith is in Bukhari 917 and Muslim 544. Min fawaidi wa ahkam al-hadith, from the virtues and benefits and rulings of the hadith. Awalan, firstly, mashru'iyatu i'tikhadh al-minbar, the legislation of taking a minbar, of placing or taking a minbar fil masjidi, in the masjid, liyukhtaba alayh, so that you can give the speech from it. Right? Where do we get the minbar from? The Prophet ﷺ did it. And this shows that, right? Because he had a minbar. ثانيا, secondly, جواز علو الإمام على المأموم, the permissibility of the ulu, the imam being higher, the ulu of the imam being high, على المأموم, higher than the people. He can be above them in leading salah. He led them in salah. He didn't just do this and get up there and make salah as a demonstration without intending salah. Rather, he intended salah because the people, as we see up here, right? فَكَبَّرَ وَكَبَّرَ النَّاسُ وَرَاءَهُ. So he made takbir and the people made takbir behind him. So he was actually praying. So it's permissible for the imam to be higher than the people in the salah, if there's a need. ثالثا, thirdly, حرص النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, the concern of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم, على تعليم أمته, for teaching his ummah. The concern of the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم had for teaching his ummah, وتبليغها, and informing them, and tabligh, to teach them, to inform them, to get the information to them. Tablighiha, referring to the ummah, teaching it, his ummah, ash-shara', his legislation, conveying the legislation to them. Rabi'an, fourthly, idahu as-sababi. Idah from waw, dad, ha, right? For something to be clear. Idah, to clarify the reason, the sabab. Fima jara. Fima in what jara, happened. Right? Clarifying the reason for what happened. Ala khilafi al-adati. In what is khilaf al-ada, the opposite of what is normal. So he didn't normally pray standing on the minbar. So he clarified why he did it. Idahu sababi, to clarify the reason. Fima jara, clarifying the reason for what happened. Ala khilaf al-ada, in what is opposite of what is normal. Liyazula, in order to remove, and this is a fatah here because of the lam. Liyazula, in order to remove al-ishkal. Right? In order to remove the ishkal. Ishkal from sheen, kaf, lam, here it means like a problem. To remove any confusion. To remove any problems people might have with why you did it, any confusion. هذا والله تعالى أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.